Joining us tonight is Dr. Eric Claflin. We're talking allergies, spring allergies, and asthma. So first, Dr. Claflin, thanks so much for coming in
Yeah,
tonight.
no, thanks for having me.
Appreciate it.
Always good.
First of all, let's just talk about some of the main spring allergies that folks usually see this time of year. I know people were complaining at it at the gym the other day.
Right.
All congested.
Right. So the problem is that this year we had those snowstorms that were kind of taking us by surprise. So the pollen levels were going up, and then we got a nice snowstorm, and then that dropped the pollen levels. So right now you're still seeing tree pollen levels go up, but you're also seeing grass pollen levels. So everything is kind of combining into one. Usually in Colorado you have distinct growing seasons, but not this year. Trees and grasses all in the same time.
Yeah. Does it seem like the older you get, the more you start to develop allergies? Because I never used to have a problem with it, and now all of a sudden it seems like I am sneezing more.
Right. So no one is born into this world allergic.
Yeah.
You know, you develop allergies as you go along. So you have to be exposed to the substance that you're going to develop the allergy to.
Yeah.
But we all start with a clean slate, which is always kind of nice to think about.
All right.
Yeah.
We brought in a model to tell us a little bit about asthma, right?
I did.
The inhalers that a lot of kids seem to use them. They think they're kind of neat. They get them and maybe overuse them.
Right. So May is National Allergy and Asthma Awareness Month. So we're always talking about asthma and making sure people are aware that asthma is a disease of inflammation of the airway. It's a disease of swelling of the airway. That albuterol inhaler that you can get over the counter that's really popular and makes you feel good does nothing to treat the underlying inflammation. And so the model hopefully shows a normal airway and a swollen airway. And on the swollen side, you can see that it'd be much tougher to breathe through this side than it would be through this side.
Yeah.
So all of that is inflammation, mucus secretion, a giant ball of snot sitting in your lungs, which is always really tough. No, it's always really tough to breathe around that.
Right.
So you need to treat the underlying inflammation with asthma. You need to be on an inhaled corticosteroid if you're having asthma. Certainly if you're using albuterol more than 2 times a week, you need to have that done.
Does it seem like a lot of people kind of outgrow it too? It seems like a lot of kids have it, and then the older they get, it's not as bad.
Right. So people that are non-allergic or have more virally mediated asthma, sometimes they can outgrow that. But most people that have allergic asthma will tend to have it for life. That's why doing lung function testing is so important. That's what we do at Colorado Springs Allergy and Asthma Clinic. So we'll do lung function testing to see how those lungs are functioning, if they're functioning normal, because you want to have normal, nice, healthy lungs the rest of your life, and do the things you want to do.
Sounds good. Real quickly, give us your website.
So we're csallergy.com. Very easy to find. We've got a lot of good asthma links and things like that on there, so check us out.
All up there on the screen for you. All right. Thanks so much for coming in tonight, Doc. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, anytime.
We'll reunite.